Hello everyone and welcome to a new video today with a game called Phasmophobia, which is, how should I put this? Remember all those crappy Slenderman games? Those really shitty, absolutely garbage games that flooded the market since Steam greenlight and, Steam became, not curated in any way. Well, this is actually an improvement over those. It's not a huge improvement, but it's an improvement. It's a sign of hope. It's not a new game. It's been out for almost 2 years, and I've played it a bit last year, but I think I thought I made a video about it, but turns out I didn't. I was actually saving it for a different video further down the line that explores the whole Slenderman thing, which is a whole thing in itself, not the character, the mythos around him, but the crappy games that evolved from him, which it's actually one of them that I played on stream once when I used to stream on Twitch. Remember Twitch? Remember when I used to stream on Twitch? If you're not watching this, from Romania, you probably don't remember when I used to stream on Twitch because those were in Romanian. Anyway, there was a game like this, or more like Slenderman, that had you run around the forest like an idiot, and the people could type in the Twitch chat stuff for stuff to happen, ghosts to come haunt you, and it kind of sucked. But man, the PR backspin on that one started like early. Like, if you don't like this game, you're a sexist or something, and all because Jessica Chobot was the writer. That game basically had less of a story than that NFT thing I wrote and never got paid for. Turns out it did go ahead. They did move ahead with it. They just never paid me. Or answered me. Like when I asked them, hey, do I get paid? And they just ghosted me. So this is about ghosts, right? So if you haven't played this thing, well, I imagine if you haven't played this thing, you're watching this video hoping for me to give you information instead of babbling around like an idiot. But haven't played this thing. It's have you seen any of those horrible TV shows about people looking for ghosts in houses that are always absolute crap, and everybody involved with them should be, I want to say shot or hanged, but put in jail for making the world dumber, at least? Yeah, it's exactly that. It's that kind of game. It's about that. So let's actually buy some equipment that we're gonna need to track ghosts. Spirit box, UV light, camera. Let's get a few cameras, flashlight, glow stick. Not the head mounted one because it's pointless. A single player lighter. Yes. Need those, need that. Actually, we get 2 of those, 3, 4. Smudge sticks, yes. Salt. Sound sensors, okay. Strong flashlight, I get 2 because I lose 1. Tripods, I get 1. Used to play with somebody that was obsessed about putting cameras on tripods. No clue why. Photo cameras, yes, gonna need 2 of these because the game is a bit stupid in a way. And crucifixes to keep the ghosts away, okay. Back, bought them all. Select actually add all. Okay, now let's select all the let's select the job. Basically visit the house and see if it's haunted or something. Let's no, that's too big. Which one was the asylum? Is gigantic. I played on this one. It was horrible to play, and some of the bigger maps are just horrible. Like they're, imagine the ship terror maps from XCOM 2, and now imagine a worse version of that. That's basically what this map is. It's just terrible. I think this was the easiest one. Okay, let's select Willow House and ready up, start. Now, the game isn't like in sale, I think, or anything. I just realized I didn't have a demo to play, to make a video about. So I made a show about this thing. This game is also meant to run in VR. It's not all that expensive. It's $12 almost, and it's Got an overwhelmingly positive rating. It's also got an audience of 12-year-olds mostly, but I mean, that's not to detract from what the game tries to achieve. It tries to be a horror game in the vein of, you know, actual horror, where it puts you into the shoes of an investigator of the paranormal who's confronted, guaranteed, with the paranormal. So let's see what we have to do. Discover what type of ghost we're dealing. Yeah, that's the default. Get a ghost to blow out a candle, prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix, and get the ghost to walk through salt. It's about as repetitive as it can get. So let's get the EMF and camera, because we're gonna have to take some pictures. One thing I do have to say is that the sky looks beautiful. It looks absolutely amazingly beautiful. I don't think the camera, the flashlights should do that, but the sky is absolutely beautiful. It is superb. It is amazing. The game does give a bit of an acid flippy vibe, but it's fine. It's okay. Did I forget to get the key? Yes, I forgot to get the key. I don't know why the door is locked. I mean, it serves no purpose. Maybe it tries to add a sense of realism, a sense of immersion, that, oh yeah, you do have to get the key and open the door, but it doesn't really do much else. I mean, it's not like you can lock it afterwards. You can't block doors. I mean, this isn't... Oh, I just got an awesome idea. So, SWAT 4, but with ghosts. So that Ready or Not game, which well, we planned on all getting the game, like, you know, the crew that we used to play video games with, we used to make live stream. We all planned to get the thing and play it for Christmas, but that dog coin just tanked and we were poor again. So let's see, we have to... Let's see. Where would I be if I were a ghost? Probably somewhere around here, I guess. If I turn on too many lights at the same time, the circuit breaker will go kaput. You also can't run for more than 5 seconds, because this is akin to Call of Duty. Or maybe every character is fatter than me somehow, which... That's a challenge, because I've not been exercising lately, and... My god. Oh. This is where the ghost is, I guess? Oh, it's a pentagram, okay. Okay, so that's where the ghost is. Let's take a picture of that. What was the thing? Photos. Just 2 stars. I thought I got 3 stars, but the camera is notoriously fickle and not really all that great. Let's see. We have EMF 5. I like this bit. It's a deduction game, so I appreciate anything that encourages deduction. That should be an interaction, I guess. Yeah, it's an interaction. So the ghost won't actually show up for a couple of more minutes because I'm in amateur mode, but it will show up. Usually there's like a piece of bone somewhere that I have to pick up and take a photo of to give me more money at the end, but I don't really care about that all that much, to be honest. So let's, now that I know where the ghost is, or where the ghost was, come on. How did I, again, pick it up with this? Wait. The EMF is gone, so the ghost isn't here. That's just where the interaction was. Okay. So I still don't know where the ghost is. I'm gonna go to different rooms then. It's not here. There's a bunny. I think there was a cursed object. I mean, there are cursed objects, but I'm not sure if the bunny was one of them. This is usually the kind of game that you would see being played by streamers who have made a career from screaming into the microphone while making stupid faces at a camera. You know, the kind that ruined YouTube forever. Since it's not, I'm guessing it is down there, maybe. There should be some EMF up here. So I'm guessing it is down there. Well, I'm gonna throw the EMF down there. Oh, wait, is that a bone? That is a bone. Let's get closer to it. Yeah, that's a bone. And let's pick it up. We got boned. Ha ha ha. It's a joke. Okay, so I guess that is downstairs. So let's go back to the thing, the van, and get more stuff. Okay, so we have two. This is actually kind of fun, well, fun in a way in multiplayer, because you can have one player standing here and monitoring all the stuff. Oh, by the way, the game also has voice chat with the ghosts. I mean, it constantly monitors your microphone, and you can talk to the ghosts with this thing. What button? I can't remember the button though. Hello, Mr. Ghosty. Guess so. So, salt. Throw this away, salt. And getting the... Did I forget to bring a candle? I think I forgot to bring candles. Yeah, I forgot to buy candles so I can actually do that objective. Well, crud. That's a disappointment. Well, at least I'm gonna go see if the ghost wants to talk to me. It is... Like, in theory, this could be an awesome game. In practice, it's extremely repetitive and kind of dull after a while. There is... I wouldn't call it build-up. It's faffing about, a lot of faffing about for a few moments of absolute terror. They don't really amount to much. Hello, Ghosty. By the way, you also have to ask it, are you old, are you young, and stuff like that, and it's always the same questions. Hello, Mr. Ghost, are you old? What button actually button was it? Yeah, this one. Mr. Ghost, are you there? Where are you? Hello, Ghosty. I guess you're not here, otherwise you'd have attacked me by now. Oh, the power was out. Forgot about that. Actually didn't notice. Hello, Ghost. Hello, Ghostmas. Ghosty. Ghosty. Oh, I guess not. So let's put some of this here, here, there, and there it is. Ah, damn it. I threw away my camera. I forgot about that. Well, actually, I probably shouldn't throw this away. I'm gonna need it. Turn on the light. What button was it? Oh, yeah, clicking. Clicking, turn down the light. Okay, let's go back upstairs and get more stuff. Some UV maybe, some detectors. The part where the terror comes in is when the ghost actually attacks and this door locks. And you know, because it's a stupid game, you can't force the door to stay open. I mean, you have all this technology, but you can't use a wedge in the door? For some reason? I'm gonna throw this away, don't need it. This one would be useful if I don't want a ghost to attack me. And no activity. When you're low on sanity, you tend to get attacked a lot sooner. Also have some pills to increase your sanity so you don't go insane. I'm gonna leave this down here. Let's get this. Sometimes the ghost will ride in that thing. And again, you can only run for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, and it's super annoying. Just have me be able to run a bit more. I mean, it's not like I'm feeble or anything, so let's put this here, I guess, and leave this here. And now let's get more stuff. Also, the lighting in the game is... I mean, the lighting is quite... Well, I wouldn't say bad, but it's the low lighting, and it's... Who has lights this dim in their house? Really? Man, I know it's supposed to be atmospheric, but come on. Are we professional ghost, like, investigators, or are we some amateurs? Actually, let's get a camera, and what else? Crucifix, yes. Actually, I think I already have one. 2 wouldn't be bad. Ooh, the thermometer. So we can check the temperature. If it's... Actually, if it is freezing temperature, then it should be able to see my breath. So I like that deal. When the temperature is freezing, you see your breath, and I think I heard my cat scream or something. Why would my cat be screaming? So it's 4 degrees. Yeah, it's definitely here. Not freezing temperature though. Let's see, let's put a camera here. And let's go get more stuff. I had the camera all along. Turns out I had the camera all along. I just forgot about it. I think my cat is telling me she's seeing ghosts because I can hear her screaming from the other side of the door. I don't know why. Maybe it's the ghost, but again, the moon I like. One thing to note is that you only have like very, very limited number of photos that you can take. Like super limited. Both in terms of the camera capacity and for the mission itself. And retaking a picture doesn't really, you know, make it better, doesn't really do much. Let's see, are there any ghost orbs? Also known as dust. So this game really does take a lot of inspiration from those super duper stupid TV shows. There's a ghost orb, so yeah. Ghost orbs, if you don't know, are dust. Like, it's just dust that people who don't know how optics and cameras work identify as the spirits of the dead or something. So it's either a Raiju or an Obake, and the Raiju would also require dots projector, and an Obake would need fingerprints. So let's get the dots projector. I only have one. Oh, I actually have two. It's okay, I have two. And one more crucifix. And place that in there. Depending on what... Actually, there's a type of ghost that actually mimics an ability from other ghosts. And it's called the Mimic, actually. So it actually makes sense. Okay, so let's... yeah, let's check for fingerprints, actually. Any fingerprints? I don't see any. Fingerprints usually show up when there is no light, I think, or something. Oh, I'm being hunted. The ghost is trying to kill me. That was a haunting, I believe. Actually, let me turn on the light again. No, it wasn't a haunting, because if it was a haunting, this would have been yeah, different color. It would have gone red and looked broken. Let's see, what was that? No prints. I'm not seeing any dots either. The game can be quite suspenseful. I love the audio design. It's just basically silence. You just hear your footsteps and the environment. The game does have a lot of detail. I know it sounds like I'm shitting on it. I am a bit, but it does do some neat things with its atmosphere. It's just that if you play it like 2 or 3 times, that's the whole game. There's nothing else. Everything is derived just from your interaction with other people playing the game. There's very little to it, actually. It's not that deep, which is a shame. I mean, maybe it's not a shame. I mean, it's not made by a lot of people. It's a small team, and I guess it's easier to make a game like this than it would be to make something more complicated. And I can't really fault them for that. The game is what it is because it's made by a limited number of people with limited resources. It's also extremely popular these days. 78, so I'm probably gonna get haunted. Well, let's see. Do we have a dots? Don't see any dots. Maybe I should have put up more cameras. Maybe the ghost isn't exactly there. So there's no dots, and I can't see any fingerprints. I'm just gonna... It's kind of annoying that that area is also very far away, so I can't really do much. Again, this is a game that was thought up as playable for as being played by 2 people at least, or 4. So let's just pick a ghost at random between those 2 and see which one it actually is. Raiju, Obake, Raiju, Obake, Raiju. And now let's go home and see if I was wrong or not. Let's see. Also, death in the game is instant. Like when the ghost touches you, if the hunting starts, it was a Raiju.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
So I got it. Wow. I mean, apart from the ghost instantly killing you and there being no way for other people to help you, and the door locking, it's not really much of a challenge. Like the challenging part comes when you're playing stuff like this and the place is so big that you don't really you get lost like instantly. You need somebody to stay in the car constantly and just tell you where to go. Otherwise it sucks hard, really hard. But you know, I can sort of understand the appeal of the game. It's nice in its own way, sort of. It's okay. It's okay. It's probably the best thing I can say about it. Well, I'm gonna see you new Friday, I think, or Saturday with a new show. It's actually not going to be gaming related content. It's gonna be something else. So if you're interested in Phasmophobia, there's a ghost here. Come on, see, it doesn't need effect with like the voice and the audio. Oh, it actually saves my my pictures of. Yeah, this is empty, or I took pictures of a wall or a door. Also, there's some glowing thing up there. There was a Santa around Christmas around here, and if you do get a UV light, one of these, there was one around here somewhere. I don't remember what it was, but you could see messages right around here somewhere. So tune in back Friday, I guess, for non-gaming content. It's gonna be different kind of content. It's related to something else. But again, Phasmophobia, it's on Steam. It's overwhelmingly positive, which just goes to show that the Steam review system is maybe not perfect, but it's not a terrible game. Maybe in VR it is absolutely bananas, but normally being played as it has potential. Has a lot of potential. You know, if you had some interesting stuff like, oh look, there's a skeleton, and maybe catching the ghosts wouldn't be like something you would want to add. You know, always keep the player on the defensive, powerless. That would be actually a good thing to keep around, but making it more interesting, like in the long run, because again, after you play 3 missions, that's the game. You're kind of done. There's a lot of setup, minutes of setup for little payoff. Very little. Goodbye, everybody. I'm gonna go hide in a corner with that ghost. She seemed nice. I wonder if she's single. And she's gone. Story of my life. Goodbye.